It's Westlife! Guys, thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Brendan.
Thanks, guys.
Brendan's whooping. How was it for you guys performing on the first Strictly? Because there must have been a lot of buzz behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was great, to be honest. We did it last year as well, and it was a huge buzz. It was kind of, you know, obviously it's a massive show, you know, so it's great for us to be on it in general. But the whole, you know, the dancers in front of you doing the dance and stuff like that, it's completely different to what you're used to, you know, but it's good fun though. It was great on Saturday night. Was
it a bit weird, Nikki? Or was you a bit like, hold on, camera, back to me, please? Because you get up and you do your thing and you are singing and all of a sudden somebody in front of you is doing
it was a bit like we're here too, you know, we want to do our thing. No, it was, I think everybody there was a lot of nerves backstage.
Was it?
Yeah, from talking to a few of them, I think is Louisa, the Stenders girl, she was very nervous, she said. And obviously, you know, some of the guys, I suppose Brendan that's been there before probably weren't, but, you know, to look at, like, Jimmy Tarbuck, to chat to him, he was pretty nervous about it as well.
Peter Schmeichel, I think, was a bit as well.
Yeah. A bit scared. And also people, I imagine, came up to you because you guys have performed in front of thousands and thousands. I mean, so much so I don't even know whether you get nervous anymore.
I think last year we done it a bit further into the run of the show, and they kind of, everyone had found their feet and stuff, you know, and the nerves weren't there so much, but it definitely kind of, there was a massive air of nervousness backstage.
Did that make you guys nervous? Do you know nerves can be
Keane was nervous because Keane had to do a little bit of a routine with Flavia.
The spinner on this too.
I had to take her hand and, you know...
And he had to cut it down.
Did it brilliant.
The day before, he was supposed to actually stand up and do an actual bit of a routine with her.
Yeah, but I was just like...
That was knocked on the head.
Dancing's not your...
Yeah. Well, it's not that.
Get up and show them how you can dance, Keane.
Oh, go on!
Go on, Keane. Get out of town. No, it felt really awkward because, you know, like, obviously she's a professional dancer and she's coming in doing all this stuff in front of me and I'm just standing there. Nobody told me what to do with it and I was like, okay. So I was just like, well, we won't be doing that on BBC One, hopefully. And they were like, no, we just want you to spin her in and out. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but
a bit of fun, you know.
You did it really well. Who were you...
it was so good, you know.
Yeah, genius. If only you had a number to vote for.
Of course.
Who were you supporting when you were watching? Were there people? Because I believe...
I was blown away by Peter Schmeichel.
Obviously, Brendan, you know, we're massive fans. He's sitting over there.
Yeah, he didn't really dance, but all right.
Yeah,
That's crashing on. Yeah.
No, I think, to be honest, I think Peter Schmeichel, obviously, because he's, you know, we're always big fans of Man United growing up and stuff like that. So to see him in it, he was, you know, he's very good for a goalkeeper, and the size of him, he's very tall and stuff, and he looked like he could dance. Let me ask
you, I like the way that you use the word size. How big is he in real life? He hasn't come in here yet.
He's very tall, he's very broad, he's 6'5".
He's a Man United fan, so I think he actually is, I think he's about 6'4", 6'4". But when you meet him, like, he's so broad as well. He's a big man. And I think when the judges said it on the night about being light on his feet, well, you obviously need that anyway, being a goalkeeper, and it obviously stands to him because he's... you know, I think he's one of the favourites.
All these footballers are twinkle toes anyways, you know.
They are. Yeah. But do you like him because he's a goalkeeper or because of the rise and fall? Like, my brother's a football fan, he's like, I voted for Schmeichel 100 times before he danced.
I mean, a lot of them are sort of seasoned entertainers, you know, sort of from their past and stuff like that. So I think when you see somebody that's sort of out of their realm or whatever, you know, he was a footballer and now he's doing something sort of, you know, like graceful ballroom dancing and stuff like that. And I think you kind of tend to root for sort of somebody that you wouldn't expect it to be so easy for. You know, like the underdog. You're not the underdog, but...
Okay, I'm pleased you said that.
As well. And yeah, she's a lovely girl. We've met her loads of times. She's always been very nice to us. And I'd like to see her do well.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in. And you're going to sing for us.
We are.
Jimmy Tarbuck, I have to say him as well.
Okay. You sort of said everyone, but that's okay. To keep your favourite cop in the competition, you must pick up the phone and vote. Here are the all-important numbers. To vote for Louisa and